7 Greenpeace activists tonight remain chained to pipes and machinery at the construction site for the Central Plains Water Scheme. They're opposed to the Mid-Canterbury irrigation scheme, which they say will mean more pollution from dairy farms. Police have banned supporters from delivering supplies and have urged the activists to leave before temperatures drop sharply overnight. Earlier today, I spoke with Greenpeace activist Alex Green, who's been chained to a digger since 3 a.m, and asked her how long she planned to stay.
So we're willing to be here for several days if need be. The most important thing is that the country actually pays attention and are critical thinkers and actually look at this issue and realise that our waters are more precious than short-term money gain. And actually we have a huge facility to bring about some really positive, tangible change to look after our landscape and give farmers an opportunity to be at the forefront of really awesome, sustainable ways of doing their practice.
Now, the problem is that Conan, our reporter who's there pointing a camera at you, is at about 50 metres away, I think, and no one can get closer, right? So supporters, people who might bring in food and water, no one can get beyond that point that the police have effectively put up a kind of block. So you're very much on your own there.
Yeah, it's a little bit isolating. It takes a lot of patience and mental preparation, but myself and all the other activists here are more than willing to make that sacrifice because, it means that it's our future and it's our children's future and it's our grandchildren's future and it's our ability to advocate for things that some people who can't be out here, who can't necessarily use their voice in the same way, where they're being able to represent them as well. So I'm more than happy to sit in the cold and get a wet bum and be rained on if it means that I'm going to bring about tangible change.
Who have you got next to you? We can see 2 of you in the distance as I look at the shot.
Yes, I have my beautiful friend and activist Ayla here with me. She's travelled from we are in Christchurch. She travelled from Hamilton to be here because, just like me, she's really passionate about it.
Can you pass the phone over to her? Can you reach her?
Most definitely.
Hold on, we can see you. I can see you moving in the distance.
Yes, so gracefully.
Yeah, you're a speck with something blue between you both. I can see the phone going across. Ayla, it's John Campbell. Are you there?
Hey, John, how are you going?
Well, good. Better than you, I think, because I'm not chained to a digger in the middle of nowhere with no food and supplies able to get to me. Why are you there, and why have you come from Hamilton to be there?
I've come here just like Alex mentioned. I think it's really important that New Zealanders are really faced with the facts of what agriculture and these irrigation schemes are doing to New Zealand. So, our rivers are in turmoil. Our emissions are extremely high because of agriculture and things like this. So I think it's really important that we stand here and we make it really visible to the New Zealand public and let them know what's going on.
And what's your biggest objection to the scheme?
Probably like Alex mentioned before, the amount of piping and digging up of land that this is going to require to create this irrigation scheme. Not only just the Central Plains water, but there's, I think, around 6 to 8 other irrigation schemes planned in New Zealand. So if you kind of think about the amount of land that will need to be used for that, it's quite a shock, really.
I'm just looking at the final decision, the final ECAN decision under the RMA, and they are pretty conclusive that there is a degree of appropriateness to this, the impact it will have on the ability to farm in the region, the impact it will have on the ability to control water supply, water flow, water distribution. What's your response? Have you read that decision?
No, I haven't read that decision, but our agriculture campaigner Genevieve Toop has kind of briefly gone over it, so I don't have the exact facts. But I know that things like when the rivers that are used for irrigation schemes are, for example, flooded, they can't use that water because of sediment contamination. So things like that actually really need to be monitored really carefully are some of the things that we're concerned about.
It's Alex and Ayla who are chained to that digger.